We're looking at the textbook translation exercises from chapter 11 on page 69. We'll be looking at number 3. I'll read that. Risha'im anshe ha'ir la Adonai ma'od. It's a lot shorter than the first one. We begin with Risha'im, and that is the adjective rasha with a masculine plural ending, Risha'im. Is followed by two nouns, anshe ha'ir. Notice the tzerayod, which usually tells us that we have a masculine plural construct, and we have then ha'ir, which is another noun. So I'll analyze this as a construct. Notice also that the next word here begins with a preposition, and so that can't be part of a construct, as well as we have our atnach here, which tells us that we basically have a pause here. So we'll analyze these two words as a construct package, anshe ha'ir, and anshe, if we're not quite sure what that is, we can add a meme, a final meme, and get a better idea of what that noun looked like originally in its absolute form. So come over here, we see if we had only consonants, we could probably reconstruct it as anashim. It looks a little more familiar this way. So sometimes if we add the final meme, it can help us to recognize what noun we're looking at. So in this case, anshe, it's the masculine plural construct of ish. It's an irregular plural, ish man, anshe men, of, and then we have ha'ir. We need to figure out whether this is definite or not. It is got a definite article, so we have ha'ir, the city. So this is definite, and that means that the entire package is definite, so we're going to have the men of the city. So we have the men of the city. Now, the fact that this is definite, that anshe is definite, is interesting because if you look at Risha'im, the adjective, it is indefinite. We have an indefinite-definite mismatch. This means that the adjective is being used predicatively, and we're going to have to supply a to be verb. Masculine plural, probably looking in the past, so we'll supply were. So we say the men of the city were wicked. We move on to the next part of the verse where we have la Adonai, to or for the Lord, followed by the adverb ma'od, very or exceedingly. So we have the men of the city were wicked to Yahweh exceedingly. In English we would probably say before the Lord. So we would translate the entire phrase as the men of the city were very wicked before the Lord, or exceedingly wicked before the Lord.